Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So last week I did a list of my top 10 ultimate moisturizers, and I got an interesting comment that kind of made me think about it. It was from InAmp1. They said, surprising hair wonder Phyto and 5 peptide cream didn't make the list. With the majority of your picks being expensive, and this gal being on a tight budget, is it best to go with the So-So serum and a good moisturizer, or the other way around? And it led me to think, you know what? A lot of these products were kind of expensive. 3 of them made both lists. I'll leave those to the end because you probably remember them. But I thought, you know what? I should make a list of top 10 K-beauty, and maybe 1 or 2 of these might be Japanese. Actually, one of them's J-beauty too, but most of them are K-beauty. So I thought I'd make a K-beauty list because a lot of K-beauty products are going to be pretty affordable. So these range from $9 up to the most expensive one, I think, is it 19? Oh, there's one that's $32. It's kind of an outlier. So I thought, yeah, I should make a K-beauty list because K-beauty has a lot of great moisturizers, and a lot of the ones I love are all fragrance-free too, and they've got a lot of nice options, and some nice anti-aging ones, some ones for dry skin, some ones that are more friendly for oily skin. So I thought, yeah, let me do that. So that is my response. And she also asked a question: is it best to go with a So-So serum and a good moisturizer, or the other way around, depending on when you're on a tight budget? Find the best products you can. You don't need to spend a lot of money to have great skin. I will say, I mean, there are a few luxe products that really stand out, but they are very expensive. And so I would, if you're gonna splurge on something, splurge on your sunscreen. But a good, basic, simple peptide serum. Mary & May has a great peptide serum, is great. But moisturizer is going to be the integral part of your routine because it affects so many other layers and steps. It affects if you're a gal, if you put on makeup. So I think if you can find a good moisturizer and it's a little bit more expensive, skimp on a serum and go for the good moisturizer. Because also, if you find a moisturizer and you're trying to really save money and it's not the best, it can end up pilling. It can end up making your sunscreen not work so good or pill up. It can make your face look greasy for a day. It can make your foundation pill. It can make your skin look more oily throughout the day. So I think finding a good moisturizer is probably the integral part of any routine, aside from obviously your sunscreen. So spend more on a good moisturizer and find one that works. There's a lot of great serums that are inexpensive as well. Geek and Gorgeous has a lot of great ones. The Ordinary, the Inky List, and so on. So, okay, here comes my list of my favorite. These are 11 K-Beauty and J-Beauty moisturizers. The first one is the Isntree Vegan Yam Root Milk Cream. So this one retails for 21 bucks. It's fragrance-free. It's got yam root extract, which is supposed to be the vegan snail mucin. So if you can't use snail products for some reason, yam root is the closest plant-based extract that they found similar. It's got ceramides, it's got panthenol, sweet almond oil, oat kernel extract, rice extract. It's wonderful. I will link to all these below, and also check it out. Share with me your favorites. But this one's got a really nice texture to it. It is on the more hydrating side. I tend to use this one a little bit more during the dry weather or at night, but the whole Isntree Yam Root line is wonderful. So yeah, worth checking out. Love this stuff. This is actually a repurchase too. So yeah, repurchased. I think that's my second repurchase of it. Okay, next up is the Purito Mighty Bamboo Panthenol Cream, and it's about 16 bucks. So this one's, again, fragrance free. It's got panthenol, squalane, bamboo extract for those that love bamboo. We've got licorice root, Madecassic acid, and copper peptides, which are at the very end of the list, but it's got a really nice gelish, lotiony type texture to it. Let's see. There we go. Very nice product. The bottle's pretty big too. I think it's 16 bucks. The bottle's 3.38 ounces, so it's almost double the average moisturizer you'll find in a jar. Okay, next up, this is the expensive one. This is the AESTURA Acto Barrier 365 cream. This is also now at Sephora. I will link to it at YesStyle, but it's fragrance free. It's got squalane, ceramides, Caranuba wax, vitamin E. It's really nice. It's really hydrating. Actually, I'm really loving their mist, to be honest, as well. I will say I found something. So this would be for very, very dry skin. And if you are on a tight budget, 32 bucks is going to be very expensive. I do have an alternative to it that you could use at night. And I will talk about that in 1 second, but this stuff is really nice. They also have body lotion. They tend to be more expensive, and maybe that's why they're at Sephora now. I'm not exactly sure, but let me give you. It is like a thick, like almost like a balm when you apply it. So there we go. No scent. Yeah. So this stuff's nice. In 1 second, I will have a alternative. Here it is. This is the Ceramides medicated cream, and it's $9. So this one is very, very thick. It's thicker than the Ado Barrier cream. This one is not going to work very well during the daytime for even very dry skin and very dry weather because it's just a bit too much, but I do apply it in spot areas that get very dry. That's why this tube has lasted me so long. I don't slather all over my face because it is so thick. Petroleum and paraffin are two of the main ingredients in here, but there you can see kind of how slowly it comes out and just how thick it is, but it's wonderful for just dry patches, or I've been using it on my cuticles a little bit even, which get very dry in the winter. So yeah, you can tell they're all very dry. So this one's $9, fragrance free. So paraffin, petroleum, squalane, phytosphingazine, and vitamin E. So this is a good alternative if you're going to use this one at night. This one I wouldn't probably recommend during the daytime just because it is so thick, and it does, it has almost a little bit of a white cast because of the paraffin and some of the ingredients, but it's nice. So, okay, oh, this one's the other outlier in terms of price. The Rejuran Turnover Active Cream. It's fragrance free. This one uses hydrolyzed DNA, which is PDRN. So that's a big trend that's coming up late this year and into next year, I'm sure. It's also got rice extract, sweet almond oil, sodium hyaluronate, urea, which is an amazing ingredient, and vitamin E, and it is expensive. I actually bought this one in Australia, or not Australia, in South Korea, sorry. So when I was in South Korea, I picked this one up because I'd never seen it anywhere else for sale. So I found this one at Olive Young. So I have a link to it below at Olive Young, but it's not at the traditional K-beauty websites where you find a lot of stuff. Like it's not at like Yes Style, or I don't think it's at Jolcy. So, but I did find it at Olive Young. So yeah, it's quite nice. For PDRN, people seem to love this brand. There we go. There's a little bit. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's got a nice texture, pretty friendly for most skin types, and no scent. So yeah, this one I need to finish up because I have a feeling, oh, it doesn't expire for another 1.5 years, so I'm good. But anyway. Okay, next up is, and I think I linked to the tube version of this, the Mary & May Ida Beno and Blackberry Intense Cream, which is $14. So this was the jar packaging. Later this year, they came out with it in a tube, which is what I would recommend. So if you can get the tube packaging, that's the way to go, because this jar is heavy. It's glass. So it's not travel friendly whatsoever. You don't want to travel with this. I did travel once with a bunch of jars of moisturizer, and honestly, Cameron was sick of carrying my bag around because I couldn't backpack with it anymore because it was so heavy. So sadly, during the trip, I just tried to finish them up one at a time and just dump them because I couldn't keep carrying them around. Anyway, so this one's fragrance free. It's got blackberry extract, acai extract, great antioxidant, blueberry extract, a niacinamide, panthenol, and ceramides. $14. And here's a little sample of it. There you go. Very nice. Mary & May as a brand, so hit or miss with fragrance. I have no idea what the story is, but most of their serums are fragrance free, and then when it comes to all their other products, a lot of them have fragrance in it. So it's hit or miss. I have no idea what the story is. But when they first came out, I was so excited. So then I bought more of their stuff, assuming they're going to be fragrance free, and they were not. So unfortunately. Okay, coming up at $16 right now at Yes Style. I think I paid like $34 when I got this initially. I think I got it from one of the stores in the US. But right now at Yes Style, it's $16. Is the VT PDRN capsule cream is fragrance free. So this one uses PDRN derived from ginseng. Typically, PDRN, not all PDRN is the same, in my opinion. Ones that come from fish or other sources are going to be probably more effective than the ones that come from plant, but it's still a pretty new ingredient, so there's still a lot of research to be done, but that's just taking my personal experience into account. Perhaps in the long run they'll both be the same, but yeah, anyway. So we've got that, Squalane, shea butter, hyaluronic acid, peptides, jojoba seed oil, turmeric, and aloe. And this is a newer product to me. I haven't done a full review of it yet, but there's what the inside looks like. Here's what my little cap is. But it's got a really wonderful gel texture, which is nice. So if you like gel textured products, this one's probably friendlier for acne-prone skin too. The texture is super light, soaks in quickly, feels nice on your skin, and no scent. Oh, I don't think I saw that. That must have got stuck to it. There's a little spatula in there. That's beautiful. I love, if you're going to do a jar, include some hygienic way to use it. Because otherwise, once you stick your fingers in it, it's all downhill from there. Okay, so the product that started the whole concept of the video was this being left out. And I will say, for my top 10 list of ultimate moisturizers, this was on my initial list, but I had to pare it back to 9 plus 5 additional products. So I made it 14. I have a hard time picking because there's just so many great ones. So this one's $16. It's fragrance free. It's got squalane, caffeine, soy protein, shea butter, centella, pea protein, madecassicide, asiaticoside, peptides, sea buckthorn extract. In terms of affordable moisturizers, this one's packed with great ingredients. So if you are older, over 30 maybe, and starting to notice some fine lines and wrinkles, adding something like this in is great. For people that have some puffiness around their eyes, the caffeine is great for that too. It's just a really wonderful moisturizer. Well, that's what I got left. And nice cream texture. Let's see. I'll put it there. Yeah. Anyway, so very nice product. Yeah, it was tough to pare my list down. It's tough for me to pare anything down because there's just so many wonderful ones. But anyway, it's great. So, especially, I mean, if you're aging so far on the list, if you're focused on anti-aging, it's probably this one and the Rejuran would probably be my top 2 picks. So, okay, next up is the Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream, which is $19. They also have it in a tube as well. Excuse me, itchy nose. If your nose itches, does that mean you're going to win the lottery or something? Or is that burning ears? Your ears are... Oh, I mean somebody's talking about you. Nose is itchy means you're going to win a lot of money. Anyway. Or your skin is just so darn dry you can't handle it anymore. So it's fragrance-free. I will say their initial version of this was not fragrance-free, which turned me off to the brand for quite some time, but I'm back on board now. Excuse me. So we've got rice bran water, ginseng water, sunflower seed oil, coconut oil, and ceramides. So for acne-prone skin, it depends on how you react to coconut oil. That is always one that's, you never know. Some people's skin loves it. Some people's skin hates it. That's how my skin was with pure squalane. In a little bit of a product, a little bit of squalane is fine, but when I use like a pure or high amount of squalane, my skin does not like it. So anyway, so this stuff's quite nice. I'm glad they made it fragrance-free. Okay, coming in at $13. This one's great for dry skin. I'll say that right off the bat. Madecassic Centella Probio Cica Enriched Cream. We've got Centella, excuse me, Centella Lactobacillus Ferment, shea butter, squalane, macadamia oil, madecassic acid. This stuff, when it says enrich, it is rich. So let me give you a little, here's a little trickle of it. There we go. Yeah, really nice, thick, but not too thick to where you couldn't use it during the day if you have drier skin, but it soaks in really nicely and feels great on your skin. Sorry, my spray tan's a little out of control. My spray tan is never in control, let's be honest. I'm not good at it. Okay, another great one that's pretty friendly for most acne-prone skin, the Ilyun Ceramide Aloe Concentrate Cream, which is $11 at Olive Young right now. So I'll link to it below there. So fragrance-free, we've got ceramide, ginseng, vitamin E, soybean oil, canola oil. This one's got a wonderful gel cream texture to it. Let's see. There we go. Look at my muscles. Oh. Such a torque. Anyway, it's really lovely. And the bottles of these are typically large, so you can use it face, neck, arms, wherever. You don't have to feel guilty using it everywhere. And then, okay, so those are my top. And then I thought there were 3 that made the other list, so I thought they are great. And they are K Beauty or J Beauty, so I'll just mention them really quick. Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, CosRX Snail Cream, and the Neogen Dermalogy High-R Exosome Cream are also great. So all of these I love. I love the fact that these are priced from $9 at the lowest to $32 because they're all pretty darn affordable, and that's wonderful. Oh, Lincoln's here. You want to say hi, Lincoln? Oh, there's little Lincoln. Oh, thank you. Okay. Lincoln's got oh, he wants water. Okay, I'm going to get him some water. Anyway, thanks so much. I'll leave a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.